Week 5 of lockdown. There's taxis in the city again. Commercial traffic between provinces is possible again, but the airspace is still closed. But we get to fly. So what are we taking today? I have a whole pile of meds for the clinic out here, which is being weighed right now by Elias and Basilio. Then for the fellowship of MAF, we bought lots of, or all the missionaries together, I think, bought lots of stuff for Tim and Betsy, their groceries. So we have eggs. That's going to be a challenge how we're going to bring that. We have a big cooler with groceries. We have milk for malnourished kids at the clinic. A box of Bibles for the church. Coffee as fuel for the doctor and his wife. So all of this stuff was bought by Noortje, bought some, other missionaries on their way to work bought some, as it's quite a challenge to travel around the city. A bit of fuel for the doctor, lots of fuel for the plane.
How cool is this, that we get to fly while the airspace is completely closed off, that somehow MAF keeps on getting 1 or 2 approvals a week to do emergency flight, to help sick people out, to help people in isolation, in hard to reach places out, to get them to the hospital, to make sure that the clinic there can continue doing their work. By now we all know a thing or two about isolation and about being stuck at home and having a hard time reaching family and friends, or we can't go and visit them. All these 8 people I have in the back here, they really do live isolated. They've been to the hospital now, some a few days, some a few weeks, some a few months. In Lubango their family live a car ride of about 10 hours away from Lubango, where we left, and none of them have a car. If they would go else, otherwise they go by train, which is a full day of train. Then they need to go and find a motorbike taxi, which will get them another 4 hours north, and then from there they need to cross 3 rivers on another motorbike for another bunch of hours. So it pretty much takes them 2 full days to get back to their family, and a lot of money, which a lot of them do not have. Like I said, by car it's about 10-hour drive. Last 5 hours of those are non-paved and pretty awful. So we go and fly now, we take an hour and a half, hour 15 minutes, and they get home. So it's a massive, massive, massive help. We also have lots of meds for the clinic, so they can keep on working. We have groceries for Betsy. The closest city for them is 3.5 hours, or sorry, 2.5 to 3 hour drive, which they have a very hard time getting into right now because of the lockdown. That's what we're up to. It's a beautiful day, it's very sunny. I'm excited. This is exciting. All these people are excited that they can go back home, go and see their family and friends.
Alright, so let's load and get going.